do we regulate artificial intelligence when the experts are still grappling with the implications of this technology? Not an easy question to answer. Listen to Sheldon Fernandez's perspective on this NSP Short.
So when I was at Darwin, I think maybe 2 or 3 years, I was on a number of, I don't know if committee is the right word, but Canada was coming up with, I think it was Bill 56, which was privacy and AI training and so forth. And so I was on calls with conservative MPs and liberal MPs trying to formulate policy. And I was, an AI expert in that context, commenting on the appropriateness of certain aspects of the legislation. And I think only now is the legislation crystallized, but the problem is it's now obsolete because of generative AI, right? So the challenge I often see with this is the technology just moves so much quicker than the ethical contemplation around it. And by the time the non-experts start to wrap their heads around it and ask these questions, the practitioners are on to the next. And, it's not out of... They're not nefarious. They're like people that in general, people that make AI are curious scientists. Mm-hmm. The way maybe the people that first talked about nuclear chain reactions were curious scientists. I honestly wonder, and I don't know the answer to this, Chris, because I'm still thinking about it. Is yes, there has to be regulation for big topics like lethality and autonomy and so forth. But there's also smaller ones that we need to start thinking about, particularly around AI and children. You're seeing this play out with the whole TikTok, controversy, let's say, in the United States and Canada. Like, children are constantly watching this stuff. And, we control what they watch on TV because there's regulations around, children programming, and I grew up in the age of Sesame Street and so forth, and the content that they now consume, which is largely served up by AI, right? Mm-hmm. And you likely know this, but children in China, when they go to TikTok, see science experiments, see educational content, see things that are frankly beneficial for them. Children in North America don't see that, and this is a strategic thing that most people are convinced China is doing. So does government need to act in there? Absolutely. I don't know what the answer is, but, as somebody with a 5-year-old and a 10-month-old, yes, I absolutely think there needs to be some regulation around this.